Hey y'all, Choice here. Thank you so much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Here I want to speak a little bit about, you hear me talk about get your mind back, get your mind back, get your mind back. Create your own narrative, your own story, and guiding and directing your energy, managing your thoughts, and so on and so forth. A lot of this has to do with, well, we know this being able to direct your emotions, which is your energy or your thoughts and motions, let me say this. You want to do this because you know already, wherever your energy goes, your attention goes, that's where your energy is flowing. So when you give your attention to certain narratives, that is where your energy then is nurturing and growing and perpetuating that narrative. So wherever you are directing your attention is what's getting your energy. And then your energy then becomes one with that you are engaging with. That's where you're directing and giving your energy to. So therefore, that has to become a part of your circle, a part of your life. So think in terms that anything you direct your energy to, you're bringing into your circle. And it's just like, your circle of friends. You don't invite everybody into your circle, into your space, into your world, into your reality. You're a little selective. If you're mindful, if you're somewhat conscious, you are selective. So I said all of this to say, there will be and there is narratives that you will see on the news, in the media, all platforms, all types of media. They'll be pushing a story. Peep the game, people. There's always going to be something, especially in this time space, especially in this time. There's going to be a narrative pushed with the hopes of getting you emotionally caught up in it so that you can then make it a part of your world, a part of your story. So just look, what are they pushing? What's being pushed right now? Whenever you see what's being pushed, there's an agenda for the push. And believe me, they will drown out everything that does not align with the narrative that they have written for you, will be pushed to the sidelines. Would be like the player sitting on the bench. It wouldn't get any light. Okay? Anything that you see that is consistently being talked about and pushed is in an effort to get your access to your energy so that you can make the story live. You can make the story live in your world. Now, I'm saying this because when I say tell your own story, you have to keep that energy for your own story. Because if you're investing it in someone else's story, this is what it is. But when you have your own narrative, your own story, and every time you see them pushing another story, you have to do this deliberately. You choose to redirect your focus. Choose to redirect your focus for what you have written for yourself. You just keep doing it. Every time you see something, where it be about somebody's marriage breakup, where you see stories about what's happening with kings and queens wannabes somewhere, or you then shift it. Because that story is not doing much for you. It's not enriching your life. It's not making things better. It's not feeding your children. If it's not having to do with that. Now, even with this stimulus that's going on now, that also is to direct your focus. Is to bring your energy into that story. See the big picture. focus on a big picture. Give yourself a grand picture of your own. Do not narrow your focus onto something else that, like I said in my other video, if you choose to step into that world to take that they're offering, know that that comes with strings attached, though you cannot see the strings. Because you're directing your energy. You're believing you need this. But it's okay. Go ahead and get it. But remember, flip yourself, turn yourself back into your own story and keep your vision on the larger picture. Imagine and envision and feel and nurture that which you choose to have for your life and yourself and your whatever it is, because it's your soul's purpose urging you. And all that other stuff is most likely not a part of your soul's purpose. It's not really your purpose. You're just engaging your energy in that. And maybe because we don't know better, we keep doing it, not knowing that energy is what brings life. You only have but so much energy in this lifetime. And we need to choose wisely as to where we will use that energy, invest that energy. It can't be whatever somebody decides to pop up on the screen in front of your face every day, every night, trying to pull you into it, get you emotional. And this is for melanated people. You know, especially you really pure melanated people. Your emotion is so powerful. And so there's much to do to keep you using your emotions and your power in the narratives of others. I talked about emotional intelligence. The frequency is different for those that have this great emotional intelligence. This stuff is richer than, that's why I said you're rich beyond measure. You are rich beyond measure. Remember that, people. I know I'm all over, but remember that. You grow things with your emotions, with your feelings. You create a life for yourself with that. Do not just flip it over on someone else's narrative because they keep showing you it over and over and over and over. That's a push. That's a push. Know that. That's a beg. Don't give it. Don't give it your attention. Focus on your big picture. Especially now. You don't have the luxury of playing those games with folks. Let them indulge in their own stuff. Let them indulge in their own narrative. And you know, if the people who knew that they're reading this script and they're playing with it all day, all night, they have a job, but they don't realize that their job of doing that is consuming their life force energy. We all have a job, we all have a purpose. We're all here for a reason and a season. We are all divine in our individual, in our nature. We are all playing our parts. Discover yours. And I'm telling you, yours does not have anything to do, hear me good, anything to do with that, whatever you see them plugging on there. I don't care if it's from stimulus to some queen or king's issues or anything else, even this injection. Focus on your narrative, on your story, on your picture, on your life, and pull yourself away from that is pulling at you. Because you can do that. All power is within you. Remember, remind yourself every day and every night, every moment of the day, all power. All power. I am that. I choose. I choose. It's my choice. And love, 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 but keep your energy, your life force energy on your story. Much love, peace here, choice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me again for another session of Joy Spirit. Namaste.